fish. Couldn't find a better than this. I swear, girl, if you leave, just let me know so.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Julez again, and in today's video, I did another fall inspired look, this time more bold and dramatic. Since I did do such a dramatic lip, I kept the eyes pretty simple with a wash of color, which I think goes perfect together. I'm super excited to share with you guys exactly how I got this color because I did mix two colors. So if you want to see how I created this, keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up the eyebrows since I already have them filled in, and I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium, and I'm also going to use this as a primer. Okay, now I'm going to set it with some powder, and I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC40. And I'm just gonna set that all down. And this is gonna help your eyeshadow blend a lot easier. Now I'm gonna go into the first shadow palette that we're gonna use for this tutorial. And it is the KKW Times Mario collab. Love this palette. As you can see, it's really dirty. I'm gonna take that first shade right here, which is Miami. And it's gonna be our transition shade. So I am gonna use my Morphe R37 brush. And a little tip, if you want your eyeshadow to blend out easy and smoothly, you wanna hold your brush at the end because it's a lot easier for you to pretty much, it's like lighter to move around. All right, so going into that same palette, I'm gonna take this shade next called Albanian, and I'm gonna work that right onto the lid using a MAC 224 brush. So I'm pressing it onto the lid and then blending out the edges. Now I'm gonna go into the next palette, and I'm taking that orange shade, and I'm just gonna blend everything out. All right, now we're gonna do an eyeliner, and of course I'm taking my Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner. All right, since my eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and put on mascara and lashes off camera. So now that we're done with the lashes, we are gonna move on to my face. And girl, I am breaking out like a mofo. I think it's because I'm detoxing. So this is my 4th day of detoxing. I'm kind of just like flushing out my system because I've been really eating bad. And I feel like all the toxins just want to like leave my body. And so that's why I'm having major breakouts. This one is huge and it's painful. And so is this one, actually this one too on my neck. Thank God for makeup. To prime my face, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Prep-In Prime Lotion with SPF. I've been super dry lately, and I find that this one is super hydrating. Comes in this little bottle, and I like it because it also has the sun protection, and it's 50 SPF. For foundation, as always, my favorite NC40 in the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. So I'm gonna do a full coverage look because I have so many things going on my face right now. Okay, I'm just gonna dip into the product and blend everything out. Be gone, pimples. Be gone. Look how good the coverage is on this foundation. Now for concealer, I'm going back with my Tarte Shape Tape in medium. And also keep in mind that this process takes time, so just take your time blending it out. If you want your foundation to look good, you want to blend it out really good. Okay, now that I'm done, we're gonna set it so it doesn't move. I'm gonna use my FitMe Loose Finishing Powder in 20. Okay, I'm gonna take it on a beauty blender. This time I'm gonna just let it sit there for a little bit. I usually don't leave it on too long. I wipe it off immediately. But this time I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit so you guys can see how crazy I look. Just kidding. But you do look freaking crazy. The process of makeup is crazy though, if you think about it. Sometimes I'll do my makeup and I'll be looking weird until the very end. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and just wipe off the bake. And at first it's gonna be dry and it's gonna feel a little bit dry too, but after all your makeup, you're gonna spritz some setting spray and it's gonna melt into your face. So now I'm gonna go back to the eyes. I'm gonna go into the very first shade that we used in the beginning, which is this one. And I'm taking this Morphe E17 brush. And I kind of want it to look super smudged out, so I'm gonna take it pretty low underneath. Now we're gonna go into the shade that we used on our lid, Albanian, and then I'm gonna take a smaller eyeshadow brush, the E36 by Morphe, and I'm gonna try to put that right on my lash line. And I like to do little small patting strokes because when you do that, some of the eyeshadows, especially if it has a lot of fallout, will get onto other areas on your face. Like last time I did that, it got on the side of my nose. So try to just have a steady hand and do more of a patting motion and small strokes. That way you can keep it concentrated in the area that you want it. Now, what else to do on the eyes? I'm going to reline the upper liner. That way I can cover the lashes as much as possible. And then I'm gonna also line my upper waterline with some black eyeliner, again in Feline. And then mascara, using my Maybelline Full and Soft as usual. Now, I'm gonna contour my face. This time I'm gonna use some cream contour because I really wanna shape my face out and slim it down. So I'm gonna take my NYX Wonderstick in Deep. And I don't like using the cream contour on my nose because it's too much for me. So to blend out my cream contour, I'm taking this Real Techniques stippling brush and I'm just using a light hand and blending out the contour. This is also gonna bring color back into my face. To blend out my lip contour, I'm just gonna take a beauty blender and just blend it out. Alrighty, and then for powder bronzer, I'm gonna use my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish and Dark Tan, and I'm gonna use a Morphe M530 brush. And then I'm just gonna take the leftover product, pinch my brush, and contour my nose. I'm just swiping it down the sides of my nose and right on the tip of my nose. And to carve out my cheeks even more, I'm gonna go ahead and take a beauty blender and dip into my finishing powder, the FitMe, and just So Sonia, if you're watching this and wondering how I make my cheeks pop out more, this is it. So while that's kind of baking for a little bit, I take this time to put on my blush and my highlight. So for today's blush, I'm using the Like Me Love Me MAC Mineralize blush, and this is my favorite at the moment. Such a pretty color. If you're looking for an everyday blush and you're my skin tone, get this one. Today I'm going to use one of my OG highlights. I haven't used it on my channel yet, but This used to be my all-time favorite. It's called Gold Deposit. Ooh, and I want to look super bronzy even though this is a fall look. So I'm gonna take it on the high points of my cheeks. That's pretty. I just love the gold reflexes with this look that I'm doing. The only thing about this highlight is I only use it on the perimeter of my face. I do not like using it on my nose, it's too much. Okay, let me brush this off. So just to get an even blend, I don't just brush off the powder because I don't want a sharp line there. So I take my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42 and a fluffy brush. I dust it in there and blend away. And then I might as well kind of set the rest of my face. For the nose highlights, I'm gonna use Oh Darling. It's another MAC product. MAC is one of my favorite makeup lines. I've been using it for years, it never disappoints, and it's an OG. It's been around forever, so you know it works. Ooh, that's much, that's a lot. Let me wipe that off. So if you think your highlight's a little bit too much, I just go ahead and take my fluffy brush and just go over it a little bit. See? And it fixes the problem. See, you can still see my freaking pimple. That one's huge. Now for the best part is the lips. For the lips, I wanted to go pretty dramatic. I wanted to go for that vampy dark fall lip. So I pulled a bunch of lip liners from my collection, and I have a bunch of variations, and I swatched them all to pick the perfect one, and I found that the Night Moth and the Chestnut Lip Pencil by MAC made the perfect vampy lip. Not too purple, because I don't want my lips looking too purple or too dark, if that makes sense. So these two together is the perfect combination. So the first thing I like to do is I like to start off with Night Moth, which is the darker, more plummy color. And during this step, just remember, take your time because you are working with darker colors. So that way you can prevent messing up if you take your time. Love this lip liner for fall. So freaking pretty. So what I did is I lined around the entire lip. I also filled in all four corners of my lips, and I did a line down the center of my lip. So I'm just creating a contour on my lip to make them look as big as possible, but as natural as possible. So if you missed out on my how to make your lips look bigger tutorial, I will link it down below so you can check that out, how I contour my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with Chestnut, and this is more of a brown shade. So let me show you the difference of the two so you can kind of see how I got the idea that these would be the best to mix together to get that perfect plummy vampy lip without being too purple. So as you can see, the top is more of a brownish, and then you have your plum at the bottom. So when it's together, it's just the perfect shade. So I'm taking Chestnut and I'm just gonna basically fill in my entire lip and blend all the harsh edges out. Look at that, you guys. I love how dramatic that brings out the makeup. So basically I stayed pretty natural on top because the lips was just gonna be like the star of the show, as you can see. So now after you fill in your entire lip, you're gonna clean around the edges, and I do that with my foundation. So I'm just gonna go back into my MAC Studio Fix Fluid with a MAC 242 brush. Now, as always, I am going back to fine tune my brows. So I'm gonna use the Eyelure Brow and Shape Gel. And then I'm gonna go back with my Anastasia Dip Brow and just define my brows even more. So I like to start with the brow and end with the brows because it's the thing that shapes your face. So let me just, should I put my hair down? Okay, I'm gonna spray my face. Actually, I'm gonna set it with something else. This time I'm gonna set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna do so much more makeup tutorials because I just got super inspired with the season change and all the fun makeup trends I can do in the fall. I really like this look. Like, I know I said I was gonna rock the one in the last video, but I gotta make sure I rock this during fall. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Wow! If that towel was back there the whole time I was filming, I swear to God. There goes my sharpener. It's just enough darkness and enough plumness. And that versatile, I look like the girl from Adam's Family. I used to love that show when I was a little girl. Is that weird? Is that creepy? I would go da-da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-dun. Rana, how? How is the Adam Family? Da-na-na-nan. Da-na-na-nan. Da-na-na.